And I think Faye D'Souza does the best job in staying. Obviously, if she was in a corporation, maybe
Then she had to pick a side.
Uska opinion different रहता.
Yeah,
But as a person, obviously, she acts like she tries to stay neutral as possible. But we know what her opinions are.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows, yeah.
But when I see her posts or listen to her, if I heard that not knowing Faye D'Souza before,
Yeah.
I would rate that as fairly neutral. I would think that this is a liberal person. Obviously, that would definitely reflect. But
Yeah.
let's be honest, she's human, right? So obviously that comes in. But I think she does the best job, especially because she's the only person. Like, she's a one woman entity.
Exactly, yeah.
So to side with your opinions and be as neutral as possible, I don't think there is anyone better than her at that.
Yeah, so with Faye D'Souza coming in mind, yeah, I do believe, yeah, she is centrist. I said it earlier, she is centrist. But she's leaned towards left.
Yeah, but that is my point. Like, that is my point, right? We know that.
We know that, yeah.
She never said that, but we know who she is, and that's why it reflects.
Yeah, it reflects on her work.
But the thing is, I've never seen Faye D'Souza put out a headline that is like clickbait.
Yeah.
But also, what's interesting is that she doesn't need it. She's already famous. She doesn't need to put out clickbait to get views. She gets the views because she's so famous already.
Yeah. So,
but if you're a corporation whose like profit chart is going down, and you need people to read your article,
yeah,
what is a better headline? A man killed in UP or a Muslim man killed in UP by a Hindu? What will get more reads?
Of course, the one with religious terms in it. So even I'd say one thing. Faye D'Souza, I was working in JioSaavn. So Faye D'Souza launched her podcast on JioSaavn. That is 5 Minutes with Faye. So 5 Minutes with Faye, she covers, bulletin points of what went around this week and what was really important that you missed out on, and you can get all that in 5 minutes. So even if you listen to that podcast, that newscast, I'd say that as a newscast. So she is pretty much centered in her opinion. She doesn't give any opinion on that, newscast. What she does is she reads out the news and then she explains it briefly. So the crux of it, and then she moves on. And that's good. That should be the journalism, if you are a like a workaholic, or you're working 5 days a week, then Sunday, Saturday you sit down, you want to get all that news. So you need someone to tell you the news and a brief of it, or big elongated things if you want. Alright, not telling half side of the story or highlighting some points of the story, that might benefit them. Exactly like you said, like, Muslim man killed by Hindu, or a Hindu man killed by Muslim. So adding those things up in the mix is where this shit goes bad. You could easily say that a murder was witnessed, or a tragedy happened, something like that. But adding those terms in it, it just makes वो मसाला मिल जाता है ना हर मीडिया आउटलेट को कि भाई now.
But again, to her credit and to Faye D'Souza's, it's like she has the privilege of views, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't need people. She doesn't need to pull people towards her. When Faye D'Souza started posting journalistic stories on Instagram, people came towards her. She had the traction already, and this is only because she's on the internet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is what's interesting, because
that is interesting.
Whoever is on, like, if you compare any domain, not just journalism, any domain, comedy, journalism, acting, I don't know, anything. and you compare that with someone who's doing it on regular television, that person is doing a much better job because he doesn't have anyone sitting on his head.
No regulatory policy, I'd say. Hey, internet is the freedom, I'd say the voice of people needs to be heard, and internet is the right way, to get it heard, to act upon it and to react upon it. क्योंकि इंटरनेट ने एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म दे दिया है जहाँ हम सब खुल के बोल सकते हैं, and then we can vividly express ourselves. Even TV news channels are very much biased and lean. ठीक है, Indian media is very much leaned. Either they are extreme left, either they are extreme right. ठीक है, right में मैं कोई
and it's more so dangerous in our country.
It is super dangerous to be
it is more dangerous to be that way.
Republic House is extreme right. ठीक है, let's just agree. Republic Media, Arnab Goswami, extreme right.
That is not even a good representation of the right.
The right wing, exactly. That is extremism.
That is not even a good representation. I don't think any intellectual right winger or any right winger who's in his senses would be proud of Republic TV and how it covers their views.
Even, yeah, I'd say Z News is somewhat right. Okay? No, it is somewhat right. It is right. Z News. When we come to left media, then we have NDTV. We have that is purely left, and they what was
Wire,
that?
The Wire
is
definitely left.
Super left. So
it's definitely
India में इस time पे
Wire
exactly right left होने का टाइम नहीं है. इंडिया में भी टाइम है, बीच में रहो, एक अच्छी कवरेज दो और लोगों को सोचने दो यार, तुम पहले ही बता रहे हो जो तुम्हें पसंद है. It's like भाई दुनिया
but that the thing is that can only happen on the internet. You can't have an unbiased opinion if you're on TV because you're already in loss.
Exactly.
How many news media companies do you think make profit right now?
I guess all of them. Not all of them.
I don't think so.
No, not all of them. Some of them, which are purely biased. I guess they make a lot of money.
Faye D'Souza couldn't be like this on Times Now.
Yeah, she could.
No way. There's no way that she would have had this much amount of freedom to just say things as they are. I don't think that's possible.